Hello YouTubers. I thought I was going to start actually building the truck, but I've been advised to, I've built one before, I'll get into that in a minute, but been advised, 'cause I forgot that you have to centre the servos before you fix them to the chassis. So I've got to get a basic ESC controller, battery, the usual things I haven't got yet. I've got a transmitter which is down there. I'll upload a video of that soon. So I can send to the servos basically when that comes, and I can start on the actual chassis. Might do it in a time lapse, because if I do it in normal mode, you'll probably get all bored. I've been working so slow trying to get through it, so I'll probably do a time lapse on each part to speed it up, so you can see the truck starting to take shape a bit quicker, you know, so I don't bore everyone to tears. But yeah, like I said, 2017 I actually built a truck. It was an Actros 3363 6x4 tractor front bit, and I built the trailer and all that, and I wanted to add another truck to my fleet, but silly me, being inexperienced, I bought a second-hand truck. I won't say where I got it from because it's probably very fair, but anyway, I bought it, and anyway, sorry about that. When I built the Actros, the first one, it took me like 2 years. I took my time with it. It took me like 2 years to complete it, and then I put all the bells and whistles on it, and put all the lights over the fenders and all that. I'll try and include some pictures on the video, so you better see what it looked like. Maybe a video, because I've got a few videos hanging around. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, good boy. Somewhere on the internet, somewhere on Facebook. So I'll try and include them. Yeah, so I built that one and had all bells and whistles, lights, sounds, MFC and all that stuff. And yeah, like I said, I wanted to increase the size of my fleet from 1 truck to 2 and maybe more. So me being inexperienced, really, no one else's fault, really. But with me being inexperienced, I bought one of these, not ready to run, but a truck that needed a bit of work doing to it. So on the outside, it looked absolutely fantastic. And with me being not very experienced then, I fell for it, didn't I? And then when I took the top off, it was like, oh dear. It all needed totally stripping down and rewiring and a load of work done to it, and that put me off the hobby totally. So I did the worst thing, didn't I? I sold the whole lot. The one I bought, ready built, wasn't new. It needed work doing to it, but you know, I bought it. And then I sold my Actros, didn't I? The one I built myself, part with that, and then went back to computers. Because originally I was building and programming computers. That's what my skill is, really. And then I went from computers to 3D printing. And I thought, I know, I'll make a business in 3D printing. So I bought 4 3D printers. You see that red block just there? That's my resin printer. So I still do a bit of it, but I haven't really touched that for yonks. And then I had all the guys I used to have before building trucks. They were all still doing it. And they had to tell me, "Come on, Dave, come back to the hobby, come back to the hobby," you know. And I thought, no, I can't afford it. Plus, I had a puppy. I didn't want him swallowing the little tiny screws. I thought, oh, and then I went on Amazon, and a really good guy, called Paul, who I know from the past. He says, have a look on Amazon. You might see a cheap kit on there. Oh yeah, and after 3D printing, I went into drones. So I bought 2 drones, 2 DJI drones. I've sold one. I've only got one now, but the one I've kept is a Mavic Air 2. So I fly drones as well. I've got my own license and not to fly them. Anyway, yeah. So this Paul says to me, have a look on Amazon. You might find yourself a cheap kit. And yes, I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. But this time it worked out pretty well for me. So yes, I'm back making trucks again. So I went on Amazon, and this kit, I've got the one you saw in the first video, the timber truck, the Volvo. In the other shops and the other online, it's worth between £600 and £699. I've seen it just in kit form. I got it on Amazon for £347. I thought, yes, that's mine. I sold my, I had a DJI FPV, which went so flipping fast. A DJI FPV drone, which went so fast, and I nearly crashed it twice. So I flogged it for like £600-700, and I bought a truck, and that's the truck I bought. So that's where I am now. I've now got to build it, but I'm going to plan on, again, increasing my fleet once I've built this one. Increasing my fleet. If I buy another second-hand truck which is already built, I will not sell it this time. I will fight on and I'll get it running. I wasn't experienced enough last time. I gave up too easily. So this time I will not give up. I've even thought about building other truck kits, maybe a few cars, we'll see. But yes, so while I'm waiting for the ESC to arrive, the one I'm buying, I think it's called Hobby Wing 1060, some cheap ESC. I'm only going to use it to send to the servos, and then when it's being sold again, I don't know, I might keep it for another build. I don't know. Probably keep it for another build, save myself some money. But anyway, when I've got the ESC, the cheap one, I won't be using it for the Volvo. I'll be putting, just watching the battery level on my OM5 gimbal. Yeah, I won't be using the cheap ESC on the Volvo. I'll be putting MFC03. I know people will be saying, you put bear, what do we call it, SFR. I was thinking of putting Servo Naught in the Volvo, but I'm not experienced enough. And to be honest, I don't think the Volvo needs all the bells and whistles on it. that Servonaut can offer. So I'll probably use Servonaut and learn how to do Servonaut, how to put it all in. Because one, it's more expensive, and two, it's a lot more difficult, I've been told. Once you learn how to do it, it's easy, but me being a noob at Servonaut, I don't think it's a good idea for me personally to have a go at it. So I'll put the FH16 in the Volvo to get up and running. I've bought my, well, you might have seen the other videos, first video, sorry, other video of me got the primers. So I've got 3 bottles of that. And then today I went to a shop near to me, well, nearish, an hour away, model shop, and bought my first 2 cans of the final coat. So I've gone for metallic blue. My Actros was gunmetal. I didn't fancy doing gunmetal again. So this is a metallic blue. So that's what I'll be painting the truck in. Not chassis, the cab anyway, and all the rest of it. So yes, my radio transmitter came today. Try and so my radio transmitter came today. Last time when I built them, I was using Spectrum DX6. And yes, that's a better radio, but Selling Me sold it with all the other gear. So I've just bought this cheap budget. A lot of truckers seem to use this and they keep it, but I don't know whether I'll keep it. I don't know. I'll probably go back to Spectrum when I can afford it. At the moment I can't because I'm building this other truck, the Volvo. So I've bought an FH16. It does say 6-channel on there, but I've actually bought it with the transmitter, the 10-channel one. Well, that's what I asked for anyway. You have to put a spring on this as well for the left stick. So I'm learning from all my other friends how to do it. So I'll be making a video of me trying to do it. Now I asked for a 10-channel receiver. Oh yes, you can tell it's cheap. The moment you touch it. See, that one springs and that one doesn't. So I'll have to alter that. Yes, but it's okay for the time being. It'll do the job. It is a 10-channel receiver. I was thinking then, he ripped me off, this guy from Hong Kong. He sent me a 6-channel receiver, but he hasn't. I hope I'm keeping this in camera view. I won't take it out actually, because they're pretty delicate things, but yes I will. Yes, on my first one. Oh, that's my need to keep that safe. That bit. On my first one, I used Carson one. Oh, and it was. I know some people use them, but I don't like them pants. And I had a bad experience with them. I couldn't get it working properly. If it goes again. Tell you what, I'm famous. Not really. Yeah. I went for a Carson one, and I was having problems with it. Awful radio. This one worked okay for me with the Actros that I had, but I soon went to like a Spectrum, and you can tell quality wise this isn't as good, but you get what you pay for. That was loose. It's alright now. But anyway, this is okay to start off when you're building them, I'd say. But then I will go to Spectrum eventually. So there you are, there's my 10 channel receiver. So I shall be using that. Soon. I don't know what that's for. I'll put that back in there so it's safe, and I'll stick that in there. Yeah, so this is the radio I'll be temporarily using. So I've got another contact who knows how to program these to work with MFC. I haven't got MFC just yet. I've got a bit of saving to do to get that. But once I've got it, I'll have a friend, another contact who knows how to program these so they work with the MFC straight away. So I'll be using her advice regarding that. And I will probably put her links. She has a YouTube channel that I use a heck of a lot. She really helped me a lot to do the Actros that I had. Do I miss the Actros? Not really. I'm just a fool to part with it. But like with all hobbies and that, they're really expensive, and I couldn't afford to keep the truck and do what I wanted to do. Some looking bar thing you get with it. Anyway, so yes, that's the controller I've got. So we'll put that. Hope to start building on the 17th. What's that? Not that we won't ever need that. That's a USB cable with a DIN plug on it, which I don't think I need it because I'm not using it for flight. Right, this is the manual. Right, I'm going to see if we can put this. I want to try and make these videos as enjoyable as I can. I'm just going to change the view on this camera. Oh look, there's the aerial. Not that I ever use the aerial bit, like a thin pole here. I don't use the aerial. I know what this manual looks like inside because, like I said, I've built one. All these Tamiya, however you say it, they all look the same build wise. Well, the chassis is exactly the same on them. But I've downloaded it on my computer, so I know what it looks like inside. And it opens that way. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I probably can't do it. I might speed this bit up. So I don't bore you or the rest of you on to tears. So in this bit here, I've got to what's the name? The servos. I line them up and then put all the bits on the servos. Oh, the servos I've got are these ones. I know what you're all going to say, that it's digital and it won't work. Wrong. It will work with MFC. It's the digital HV ones that don't work with MFC. The ones I was using with the Actros were Fatuba. If I said it wrong, I apologise. But Fatuba S003. Sorry, S3003 I was using before, and they don't make them anymore. So these are the new ones to take over them, and these are digital, but apparently they work fine with MFC. MFC won't block it, so that's good. I don't want that to happen. Oh, I've got the bars in the box. I didn't show them on the other video. So we've got the bars here. So I don't know if you can see these pages that well.